Okay, so we're going to start, and everyone's okay to exercise. Right. It's this way. Okay, so starting off with a march, 20 seconds march, or you can add in a little bit of a jog and some shoulder rolls, or if you're happy to do that seated, and this here. So just gentle, get a little bit of mobilization with your joints. To go, and a couple more, and then other way. That's a few seconds. Okay, we're going to do some body weight squats or sit to stand. So you've got freestanding, or you can support, sit down, or if you want to do more of a sit to stand. If you go, you haven't started. So sitting, keeping the weight in the back, pushing the bottom down, getting chest up, belly button to spine. Okay, last few ones. Okay, windmills or torso rotations. So this one here, and rotate opposite hand to opposite leg, or we've got rotations in here, or you can do this again seated. Okay, off we go. You feel okay? So if you're doing the windmills, remember just push that bottom back a little bit in the back of your knee. Feel that rotation to the spine. Squeezing shoulder blades back and down. Last few seconds. Okay, and that's there. So we're going to do it back into that march with shoulder rolls or a light jog. So you can either do a march a little bit bigger, or you even do arm circles. Want to increase that range of movement, motion. And then other way. Big range, big arm circles. Okay, body weight, sit to stand, squats or supported squat. So sitting down, all the way in the heel, or you can use your wall. Sit down or sit to stand. And done so, rolling off the heels, heel toe. Toes pointing out, knees pointing up to the toes. Last few seconds. Okay, take a breath. Then once again, we're going to do those torso rotations. So looking over the other side as well, that help looking over to the side wall or looking out, so you can get that full rotation rather than looking down the way. So looking over to the side, just like you do, looking over your shoulder with the torso rotation. So you just get a little bit more stretch through the spine. Our torso rotation. Last few seconds. And relax there. Okay, here we go. So 60 seconds working time, 20 seconds recovery. And I'll show you 3 options. Let go. Okay, so first one, shoulder rotations. Arms locked up. Oh, I was like, I didn't know what that was. Okay, so this one in front, and you're gonna arms kind of locked out. So that's your standing, or you can use the wall. Okay, so you feel like the back of the shoulders coming up. So your back is here, or you can do that seated. So it's just a little bit, so you can feel it more in the traps. So here in the back of your shoulders, or you can do it on the floor. and it's more just coming up, so you're not going all the way down, so that one side of your shoulder is coming off the floor and the other side is coming off. Okay, so feel it more in the back of your shoulders. So that's your 3 options. Ready to go? Off we go. So if you're using a wall, it's good to get a feeling of it over here. So this is 60 seconds of work. So sometimes it is, if you're on the good, you won't feel too much on the shoulders. If you're on the floor option. But if you are, take a little rest in between. So you feel a really big stretch in the back. So we're coming up for 15 seconds. So if you need to shake it off at any point, please do so. Maybe shoulder, neck roll. And 20 seconds recovery there. So back to, we've done these ones last week, so you've got your knee rolls. And we'll do 10 halfway, you'll change direction on here. Even lifting your heels off the floor. Or we've got the floor option, you're going to in a low lunge position. Maybe I should have got a mat myself. And you're going to do some rolls here, and then halfway you're going to switch here. Okay, off we go. So that's the knee rolls. So 30 seconds. Well, if you're doing this one option here, you're thinking on the hips are going as well. Let's move my rug. And roll here. Don't know if that's too much of a view. Okay, over halfway, so switch legs if you're doing singles. And change direction that same side. Get these ones here. Nearly there. And relax there. So 20 seconds recovery. So pelvic tilt. So you've got your standing option. So always a little bend in the knee, and your tailbone under, and then tailbone out. So tailbone under. I kind of use my hands to help me guide. Or seated. And here. Or you've got on the floor, cat cow. So exhale, inhale. Ready? In 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So that's your floor option. So chin to chest, if you're doing this one, head and chest up. Okay to do that as well when you're standing. So you around the top of your back. And stick the tailbone out and push the shoulders back. Push your chest out. Gives you that standing version of a cat cow. Over halfway. Good. Last 5 seconds. And relax there. Upper body clams. So you've got the ones here over your shoulder. Seated. Or on the floor. Over here. Okay, off we go. So looking over your shoulder. This really gets more into the front of your shoulders. Open up of the chest. Again, that torso rotation, waking up the spine. Try and look behind or do your hand if you feel okay to do so. So if you want to use on the floor option, it's kind of disappeared. Yep, good. Last few seconds. And rest there. So 20 seconds rest. So we're going to go knees side to side. So you've got the chair one, internal, external rotation. So if you see the chair or two options on the floor, so you've got a seated one, internal, external, or lying on your back, straight on front, and then bring it across, reset, and bring it across. Okay, off we go when you're ready. So if you're this option here, so tap in the feet inward, the knees inward. So after you are doing the more advanced one, do slow it down a little bit. One leg straight and the other one you pull over, gently, reset, bend that knee, reset and lift up, bring it over. Always keep your lower back glued to the floor. Especially when you're lifting up your legs, don't arch that little back. Straighten it over. So another 20 more seconds. And here. 10 more seconds. And rest there. Okay, 3 more exercises to go. So we did the chicken ones the last time. This time we're going to try and use like a wall to tap. So you've got a little bit of support. Elbows up, down. So you're trying to get the rotation through the shoulders. You're tapping at the top and tapping at the bottom. You can do seated freestanding. It's always good to have a point of reference. On the floor, tap and tap. But you keep your head back. Okay, off we go. It's nice and slow and controlled. I mean, I'm doing these relatively quick. You want to do a lot slower just to try and fit all the exercises in. Tap. Good. Oh, I love a good mobility through the shoulders. On the floor. Tap and tap. We've got 20 more seconds. Coming up for 5. And relax there. Okay, last one is your leg swings. It's more dynamic, standing lateral swings. So we've got here, and then we'll switch sides. So you can do freestanding, so it's range or comfortable range, or you can do your legs. So just bring it in and then out. So just take your time coming in and out for a seated option. And advanced is just a little bit higher, really. Okay, don't need to go that high. Off we go. Or support. Do recommend you do have support because it's you kind of lose your balance a little bit. So having a little bit of source, whether it's your chair or your wall. So feeling that stretching inner thighs into the top of your glutes. So try not to force it too much. Okay, that's us halfway. Changing sides. You okay, Sarah? Oh, you're by a wall. You'll be by a wall. Yeah, that's okay. Or you could do this one. 3, 2, and 1. Rest there. Round 1 complete. How are we all doing? Good. Okay, do we feel like reducing that down to 15 seconds or just back to back? So 1, 15 seconds recovery, or 2 back to back? One. Okay, we'll go for 1. Not too sure. Okay, so I'm just taking off 5 seconds. That's it. So there's not much in between. So we'll go back to the beginning, and then take it from there. If you feel like all good, we'll try maybe the last round back to back. Okay. So back to the standing shoulder. So locked out in front. So the but one of the shoulders still staying on. So if you've got a wall, try and do that so you can fully feel it on the traps into the back. Here's really for the extension on the side. If you are got a chair, really push your back against the chair so you've got that support. Or on the floor. I haven't started yet. Over and across. Okay, off we go. So I'll do the 4-1 here, just so that you can see. So your elbow, your one shoulder's just coming off, and the other one is supported. You recenter, and then you switch sides. So feel that right at the top of your shoulders, the traps, the back of the shoulders, and recenter. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Ten more seconds. And then it'll be standing rolls, knees next. So rest there. So you've got your rolls, and then halfway change direction. Or you can come up on your tiptoes and rolls here, or on the floor. Rolls here, and then that way. Off we go. So stick with this one here. So you're feeling that also in the hips and the back of the body. So you're getting in your hip flexors. Should have brought them on that. Cushion. There we go. So if you're doing change direction, if you're on the floor, see me. Coming up halfway. So change direction if you're standing. Change legs. So feeling like a circle with the hips as well as the knees. This option. So another 15 more seconds. So changing direction. Last few seconds. Pelvic tilts next and rest there. So if you're on the floor, it's cat cow. Pelvic tilts here. Let's get yourself set up. Going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. So chin the chest, arch upper back, stick the tailbone up. So inhale as you open up your chest, exhale as you close. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Over halfway. Or if you're standing, looking at chin to chest, tailbone under. Always keep those soft knees, that standing option. Never walk out. Pull the shoulder blades back and down, round the shoulders, round the back. Ten more seconds. And 15 seconds recovery. Upper body clams here, or seated, or on the floor, over here. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Little tap. Open up your chest. Open up the front of your shoulders. Good. We have got 20 more seconds. And over your shoulder. Last 5. And rest there. 15 seconds recovery. So 2 options. So seated one is internal, external. Okay. Then on the floor, you've got, or even here. So, and then over, reset, down, knee, straight, over. Okay, off we go. So I'll stick with this one. So always again, feel take your time getting in and out. This takes a level of concentration all by itself doing this option. Lefts and rights. And stick here. Internal rotation. 15 seconds. Also use your hand to support with the leg going over as well. Just for it to guidance. 3, 2, and 1. 2 more left. So we've got the internal wall angels here. Taps. Or seated. Or on the floor. Off we go. Tap. It's great with a wee cushion here. Go for a wee snooze. Lying on the job, as they say. We've got another 15 seconds. And then we're on to our swings. and rest there. So either supported, or you can step your feet in and out and hold, just getting that lateral movement, or advanced, you go a little bit higher. Okay, in 5 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. So slightly in front of the body and then up high. Our comfortable range helps open up the hips. Okay, halfway, so if you want to change legs, if you're sticking with one side. So side to side, just kind of across the body, yep. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. So round 2 complete. How are we all doing? Okay, 1, 16 and 15, 2, back to back. So 1, 16, 15, 2, back to back. Woohoo! Full house. Right, back to back. So we'll do all these. So I'll tell you the exercises before you're going to do it. So because there's not that rest in between, so you can tell you the exercise and then I'll say right, move on. Now we know what we're doing. Okay. So we know all the exercise. You're just picking up the right one, and it'll just flow almost like a yoga or Pilates class. So you move in and into the stretch. Okay. So the first one, you're starting off with these ones here. Okay, I think it's my favourite one. Are you ready to go? Off we go. So remember, you're just coming, it's not all the way across, not like a golf swing. So you feel it more in the back of the shoulders, into the traps, so the muscles leading up to your neck. Try and drop them a little bit. You don't want to have them constantly shrugging. Over across. So halfway. So you need to shake off the arms, that's also fine. And a little shoulder roll just to kind of ease off. Absolutely fine. Okay, 15 more seconds. So the next exercise are straight in is those knee rolls, standing. So I'll stick with standing. 3, 2, 1. So knee rolls. Good. Look at that transition. So you want to keep your feet relatively close together. So 10 seconds will be if you're changing legs or changing direction. 2, 1, so change direction. If you need to feel on your lower back, just come up to standing and reset and come back in. Or you can come up with your calves and do more of a knee roll. 15 more seconds. Next one, pelvic tilts. Okay, let's go. So I'll do the cat cow. Upper body arch, tailbone in, nearly. So really focus in. Exhale as you close your chest. Inhale as you look up. Breathe out. Breathe in. We're well over halfway, so we've got 20 seconds to go. And then is upper body clams next. So if you want to stay on the floor, you can stay in this position here and look over. So rather than getting up to standing. 3, 2, and 1. So rather than coming up, or you can lie on your back. Good. Open up the chest, looking over behind. Halfway. So you feel the arms are getting a bit heavy. You can come on, if you're already seated, maybe coming onto the floor. "15 more seconds. Then we're going to internal external rotation. So this is the next one. You keep doing the upper. 3, 2, and 1. So internal, bring the knees in the way. Or if you want to do this advanced option on the floor, across. And over. Some of you have a flat back, don't lift up your head if you're on the floor. Just I need to be able to see you. Okay, 20 seconds to go. And then we're going to either stay on your back or stay in your seat. And you're going to be doing internal up and down taps. 3, 2, and 1. You're seated, or you can lie on your back here. And then the last one is your standing leg swings. Halfway there. So if you feel the arms are getting heavy, just take a little rest and then come back into it. Even some shoulder rolls. If you feel that's a bit too much, forwards and backwards. So 15 more seconds. So the next one in 5 seconds is your leg swings. So take your time. Okay, moving on to the next one. Take your time, coming up. Good. So have your foot in front of the body. Last exercise. Okay, changing legs. To my left who wants to always go higher. We've always got a better side. There's one side that wants to do much better than the other. Nice deep breathing. And then we'll move straight into our cool down. Okay, so we'll just start with a march, and just our shoulders. Not too much. You don't want to go into a jog or anything. You don't want to elevate your heart rate. So now we're going to bring one arm across. Inhale as you exhale, pull it over. If you want to do this seated, you can take a seat. Inhale, exhale, pull it in. Open up the chest, switch sides. So really inhale as you exhale, squeeze, pull that other arm right in nice and close. So the supporting arm. Okay, we're going to use the wall for some calf stretches. So one foot in front of the other, pushing that back heel down, and then you're leaning in. So feel that calf stretch. Especially if you do a lot of walking. These are great stretches to do after your walks. Or any sort of impact. Reset, switch sides, inhale, exhale. This time, walk your hands a little above the wall. If you can, push your head in between your arms and feel that lengthening through the back, through the spine. So you've got the height, hands a little bit higher, or even out to the side if you feel it's a bit more. I feel like Spider-Man almost coming up this wall. Inhale, exhale into the stretch. Okay, so triceps. So arm straight, bend the elbow, inhale, apply pressure, chin off the chest, always a little bend in the knees. We're going to try and advance again the static stretch. We're going to do a little lean to the side. Inhale, exhale into the stretch, a little deeper. Reset, arms down, other side. Always take your time into note the stretches, we're not in a rush. And then a little lean to the side. Okay, we're going to use the chair. This time, we're just going to open up the hips a little more. So even pop your foot out to the side and hinge your forward. So you can get that in the adductor a little bit more. Or if you really want to advance that, you can come onto the floor. So by bringing one foot in and leaning in that way. Inhale, exhale. Seat on the floor, change sides. Don't worry if you can't touch your toes, even if you just inhale as you exhale, taking your hand down your leg towards your foot. Seated option. Stretch out in front. Yeah. Open up the hips. You pop your foot out on the opposite knee and push your knee out wide. Or this one here. Or actually this one here. You've been one side, change the other. Okay, I think I was enjoying that stretch a bit too much there. So if you're on the floor, stay here and leaning in. This option here. I'll switch around. And leaning in. Or if you want to do standing, option here. If you're struggling, hold on to the chair. These are the last couple of stretches. And done so, change sides. Okay, hands out wide. Oops. Either seated or standing. Really push up the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. And then chin to chest, separate your shoulder blades. Hands away, then give yourself a round of applause. Well done.